Hey guys, I'm Mari Ray, and welcome back to more of The Sims 3 For the Realm Challenge. We are starting off this episode a little bit weird, but we have to pick baby names. I told you guys that I was going to be picking baby names in the beginning of this episode because it should be time to have our baby soon. I want to make sure that I have the names ready before we do that. So I'm going to do what I did last time. It's going to be completely random. I'm going to let this website pick it for me. This one's all colorful, not like last time. It's like a big wheel of names. It's nice. But if you gave me baby names up to this point, and it is currently October 18th, which means if you gave me a baby name up till now, it is on the list. If you didn't give me a baby name, or you're giving me one after the fact, I do apologize because I did not have it on the list this time. But if you give me the name, I will add it to the list, and next time it will be in the poll. I do not pick them. I let the internet pick it for me. We're gonna let this random name picker pick everything for us because all the names are great, and I don't want to be the one to have to pick them, you know? So these are all the names that we have so far. I put them all here on the list. There's a lot of them, you guys, so I'm not going to read through all of them, but there are a lot of them on the list now. And we're going to go through the girl names first and then the boy names. I don't know what gender it is that we're expecting. I'm not going to try to influence that in any way in the game. So it is 100% random in the game as well because I'm not going to try to do any type of interference. Let me just grab my notepad here so that I can write down the names after we pick them. And we're going to go ahead and roll so that we can start the episode. So let's spin here on the girls' names first. I've never used this website. I probably should have tried it before I did this video, but it's totally fine, you guys. We're winging this, all right? We're just going to go for it. So let's click to spin and see what girl's name we get. And the name is Freya. Okay, so our girl name is going to be Freya. Alrighty, I am not sure who gave me that. I have it up on somewhere. I have my list up and it has the actual person who gave me the name. I will look it up in just a second. But first, let's go pick the boy name, and then we will give a little update on that. So let's just close this. We have our girl name now. The possible girl name is Freya. So let's go ahead and go to our other tab here. I'm just going to close this up. And I have all of our boy names in there. We got a lot of these too, a whole bunch of them, and I'm loving a lot of them, you guys. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to give it a spin and let it be 100% random. So let's see what the boy name we get here. Jeremy. Okay, so we got Jeremy or we've got Freya. Those are our two possible names, you guys. We've got Jeremy or we've got Freya. Both adorable names. And if I go to my actual list here, let's see. Freya was submitted by Vilde MB and also Aubrey Burden. I got that name from two different people. I do keep track of who give me the names, by the way. So thank you guys. But I got that name from two different people. I got it once from Aubrey Burden and once from Vilde MB. So thank you guys both so much for the name suggestion. If it's a girl or, you know, that's going to be the name. And for Jeremy, we got the name from Brooding Pixel. So those are our two name possibilities. It's either going to be Freya if it's a girl or Jeremy if it's a boy. I'm super excited to see what it's going to be. But for now, let's jump back into the episode and see what we can get into. Okay guys, so we are back in game here and we are jumping right on in. Our babes have just woken up here. Mal and Elia are both awake and Ursula is downstairs. She's preparing some breakfast. But for now, I'm gonna have these two eat some leftovers because they're really hungry. Of course, they're up at an ungodly hour like they always are. It's 4 a.m. and they're both awake. But we've got our baby names all picked out. So if we have a girl, it will be Freya. And if we have a boy, it'll be baby Jeremy. So I'm super excited. Elia got her pregnant waddle going last episode, which I don't know when she's actually gonna have her baby, but I think we still got a little bit more time here. But since she had that waddle going, you know, I'm like, it's time we gotta pick our baby names. So we've got our baby names all secured and we are ready for our next family member to join the household. But this episode, I think what we are going to do... Oh, good morning, Emmerich. You're up. And you're like, let me go play on my horse. I don't want to go down for breakfast. You probably should anyway, though. So let's get you downstairs so that you can go eat. But, Yeah, this episode though, we're gonna keep trying to go on the money grind because I most certainly need to keep up with that because, you know, we can't slack, you guys. There's no slacking here. Just because we're adding more families and things are expanding and we're slowly starting to kind of get, you know, like a working town here, we gotta keep pushing because we are gonna need money like nobody's business. So I think I'm gonna have Mal go out either today or tomorrow at some point during this episode. Mal's gonna go out and let's go see what he can find this episode because we certainly got to keep for that money push. And I think we're going to go pay some more visits to our family since Elia is pregnant and, you know, Emmerich is still trying to get to know all the neighbors too because someday he will take his father's place. And I just in general want to do a lot more just, you know, family building and relationship building with the families around Ulokea. We got to make sure that we establish ourselves amongst them, you know, and we can't just go unheard of. So I think that maybe we'll go pay a visit to a couple of the families. We're probably going to be doing some relationship building for a while because I want them to be, you know, pretty good with all the families. So I think that's the goal for this episode. And you got to build some relationship with Ursula as well. So I think that's what we're going to plan to do. Paint something brilliant, buy a seesaw. I kind of do want to do that too, though, since she has that in her thing. I want to save up some money because I do want to build sort of a community garden or something, a place where the kids can go play and where maybe the adults can go and, I don't know, have like a picnic or just chat and get some fresh air. And I was thinking of building it right outside of, you know, their house, like a community garden right outside of their house. Not like garden as in like harvestable plants, but just, you know, lots of shrubberies and greeneries and pretty scenes, and they can walk in the garden and the kids can play in the garden, and it'll just be a serene place for the Sims to just hang around and have some downtime with one another because they've all been feeling a little stir crazy judging from what we saw when we visited our families last time. And we gotta make sure that all of the families here in Ulokea are happy with their stay here. You know, they have to be happy here. That's the whole goal, is to build a nice kingdom here. It looks like all of our plants are dormant this morning though, so Mal, why don't you just go milk the cow? And I was hoping that all of our plants would die before the winter time. Maybe they still can. I mean, they're dormant now because it's cold, but whoa, that was a drastic change in lighting, like really fast. But you know, they're dormant now because it's really cold out, but the fall time they kind of go in and out of being dormant and not dormant, so it's possible that they will come back. Elia, you're just walking out there all pregnant and stuff outside. But Emmerich, I think he did his homework and stuff last night. He did, so we could probably turn that in this morning, I think, and get him prepared. He wants to read another book. Can you borrow another book from Ursula here? Let's see. I think he read this book last time. Maybe he can read The Adventures of Raimundo. Let's let him go read another book. He likes to read. You know, he's really been enjoying learning to read. But I think we're going to get some of the horses prepared here today and make sure that they're all good. Maybe we'll take Rose needs some cleaning up, Elias. If you really want to do something, maybe you can clean up some of the horses. But we're going to try to get a couple horses here prepared so that we can go out with Mal. And I think I'll have maybe these two go visit some of our neighbors. But yeah, I'm going to get them ready and I'll be right back as soon as we are out. All right, guys, so I'm doing several things here right now. It's going to be kind of crazy. So Elia has come to visit the Estradas for a little while because they're a little bit closer, even though the Willets are right up the street. I just thought I'd come visit the Estradas for a little bit, but Emmerich is on his way to visit the Willets, and Mal is on his way over to the ruins area where I see a couple things have spawned over there. So we're going to get him all queued up to go find all those things as soon as he makes it there. But for now, Elia has made it over to the Estradas. So she's come to pay a visit. And when I got here, little Lucia has grown into a child. So I gave her a makeover because, you know, we can't have her walking around looking all crazy compared to everybody else. But she aged up pretty recently, had to be pretty recently, because she was a toddler last episode, if I'm not mistaken. So she's now a child, so super cute. She's all grown up, but Elia is here to pay a visit. We're gonna have Emmerich come by to play with her as well, because, you know, we're trying to get him to know as many of the younger generation as we can, just so that, you know, they can have a good repertoire with the next generation here. And the house smells. You guys got food everywhere. You know, what's going on? Y'all don't know how to clean up in this place? Look at that, you made a new friend. Awesome sauce. That's what I was hoping for. So I'm gonna queue up Elia here to do a lot of chatting here with Isabel, just so that they can become really good friends, you know, and not just normal good friends. I don't know what their housekeeping is going on here. Like, everything is so dirty. But let's get her all queued up. Let's express our fondness and stuff like that. And let's discuss some work and stuff. And it looks like Emmerich has made it over to the Willettes. And hey y'all, what's up? I'm all the way at the top here. Here we go. Okay, so let's go inside and see them. Looks like Yvette's sitting here chatting with her mom. He is gonna go chat with her sister. Sure, why don't you go and greet Madeline and get to meet Madeline, because I don't think we really got to meet. Oh my god, everybody wants to chat with him. So you look like you're doing fine. Mal has made it to where he needs to be, so let's swing on over here. We're going to be doing quite a bit of bouncing. So, Mal, why don't you hop off of Zio? We took Zio out with us today. Our boy, he is our boy. You know, he's our horsey. Mal and Zio, the dynamic duo, the starting duo. It's so awesome. But let's go ahead and pick up everything that we see, because we're trying to make as much money as we possibly can. I see a couple relic spots that have spawned, and I will certainly take it. Yes, indeed. Let's go up here and let's grab this one too. Do I see any more? I will take another relic spot. Here we go for 300 Alex, and I'm gonna take it. There we go, and I think that might be all that's around here. Looks like it probably is. So we're gonna go with just what we have here, and I think we should be good. Yeah, I think that should be good. So he's gonna collect up everything that we see around here. Ellie is all queued up to chat with Isabel, and Emmerich is over here getting to know the Willettes a little bit more. So he's actually chatting. Oh my god, is she about to pelt her father with the freaking water balloon? What a scene to come back to and have the game paused at. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. My mistake, misclicking. I don't know what it is with me. When I'm recording, my ability to click is severely diminished. I have no idea what it is, but she's about to pelt her dad with the water balloon. What a scene. What a world. Pow. Oh my god. Perfect shot. Oh my gosh. Why don't you go inside and chat a little bit with little Yvette, since these two seem to be ready to kill each other with water balloons, you know? Uh-oh, Yvette's in her mom's way. She's not happy. Yvette is in her mom's way. Why is your house smelly too? What's with everybody in this place not knowing how to do any freaking housekeeping? You know what I'm saying? Like, the houses is all dirty. Everybody got dirty dishes everywhere. It's just like, you know, kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's got stuff everywhere. I don't know what's going on. But let's see if we can get to know Yvette a little bit more, since he's really close to being her friend. And once they become friends, we can move on and maybe talk to Madeline a little bit, and maybe talk to her parents a little bit. You know, we're trying to get Emmerich out there and make sure that he's already establishing himself. I think, like, Malbec has told him, you know, one day you're gonna have to be the one to take my place, and you need to make sure you know the people. He's not one for saying, like, you're above learning and meeting all the people around you. So we definitely have to do that, and I'm happy that he's making a lot of friends, because that's why I was adding a lot of families with children, because I wanted Malbec to be, not Malbec, Emmerich to be able to grow up and have some friends that are his age and stuff like that. So it's super nice that that he's making a lot of friends amongst the younger generation here. I was aiming for that in placing the families, so I'm happy that that's a thing. We gotta get to know Madeline though, because Madeline's a nice gal as well, and she's just, you know, hasn't gotten any love in the challenge yet, so we gotta make sure we talk to Madeline. But how are you doing over here, Ellie? You're doing good? It looks like she is. Her and Isabel are, her and Isabel are having some problems is what it looks like. Isabel is being, this is what happened last time I left them alone. Like, they were fine, but then Isabel, like, did not like something that Elias said, and they were just, like, not fine after that. It was kind of weird. But we're here visiting the Estradas, and I'm happy about it. I'm going to try to get to know as many of the Sims as we can. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a little bit of relationship building, you know, because they've got children, and then it's David and her, and she's pretty good with Isabel. Maybe we should chat with David for a little bit, you know? Let's try to chat with David. Let's chat with David for a bit too. You know, we can't neglect David. He's our friend despite being a little bit on the weird side, you know. Last time David came by my house, he wouldn't leave, and two, he was like, you know, kind of being creepy after that. He, like, was sending me stuff in the mail and was, like, all in love with me and junk. How come the kids are cleaning up? Like, why don't you guys ever clean? Well, she's cleaning too. She's cleaning too. I take that back. They're all cleaning up here, so that's good. They're all pitching in together. But we're gonna get Elia chatting up with the Estradas. Maybe we can become really good friends with with oh my god, David. I completely blanked on his name that fast. But I'm just gonna spend some time building up some relationships. He's learned that Yvette is clumsy. She's a clumsy girl. That's fine. Did you just fart, lady? That's gross. Just don't be farting up in my freaking like face. You know how short Emmerich is? You're just farting and it's just gonna waft all up in his space zone and he won't be able to breathe. You're gonna start having like lung problems. You can't be doing all that methane and farting all up in his face. Anyways, these two are gonna be chatting it up for a bit, and then I'm gonna have Emmerich probably head home after this, and maybe tomorrow we'll go over to the Estrada so that he can get to know them a little bit too. But I'm just trying to make as many friends as possible. Mal is over there racking up a storm with the relics, which I am all for. But these guys are gonna spend some time chatting and making some friends, and I'll come back in if something interesting happens. Okay guys, so welcome back. We've made some progress. So Elia is now friends with Isabel, she's friends with David, and she started chatting with Leo, their son, for a little while as well. So she's making some progress, making some friends here. Mal is on his way back. He's smelling wonderful, you know. He just smells so great sometimes when he goes out and he's digging in the dirt all day long. But he's coming back with a nice little bounty. He found quite a few good relics, and Emmerich's been over here chatting it up at the Willettes, and he's become pretty good, decent friends with Yvette here. They're still chatting. He sat down and chatted with her sister for a little bit as well. They chat. Oh my god, are the parents upstairs getting it on? Jesus, you guys, there are children in the house, you guys. They can hear you guys downstairs. My goodness. This must be that automatic woohoo thing I have on. I never really played with that on before, and now I have like the auto woohoo on, and that's gotta be what this is. But they're just sitting here chatting it up, which is really nice, and they seem to be do your homework. No, why don't you chat with Madeline a little bit before we go home, because it's getting a little bit on the late side. But I've been chatting it up with Madeline as well, trying to get to know her a little bit, and he has been talking with her, but then he stopped to talk to Yvette for a while, and their parents went upstairs to get it on apparently. So, you know, let's just chat with her for a little bit more and see how well we can get to know her. We're getting there with her as well. I'm trying to be friends with everybody, you know. But Mal's on his way back home, and looks like Elia is done eating because she was really hungry. Ursula, where are you, girly? She is going to get in the bath? Yep, she's going to take a bath. So we'll leave her be. I was going to say maybe you guys can chat it up, but since she's taking a bath, maybe you guys can talk after her bath. So let's go back in here then maybe and continue on with our painting. You know, I don't think I ever had Ursula clean the house today, but I think she might have done it on her own because I don't think they made their beds. And I didn't tell Ursula to, but she might have just defaulted to making the beds and stuff herself, which is great, you know. But she's in there taking a bath. I'm going to have Elia paint Mal. Hey, just made it home. What's up, Mal and Zio? All right, why don't you hop off of Zio here? You're smelling just absolutely terrible, Mal. Just the worst. So why don't you hop off Zio? You're a good boy, Zio. You're a good boy. You want to be hugged by Mal and to sniff him. So you know what? Mal's going to give you a nice big stinky hug when he hops off, you know. Let's just give him a nice big stinky hug, and then you can sniff him and be like, oh Lord, that smell was you this whole time? No wonder my nostrils were burning. And then why don't you give him a sniff since you want to do that? We gotta pay more attention to our horses, you guys. That's the only reason why I haven't added another one just yet, is because we have 3 and I already struggle sometimes to pay attention to all of them, and I don't want to have the house overrun with horses and then I get overwhelmed trying to tend to all of my animals. So I'm trying to not overwhelm myself there, but I will add another horse eventually. Either it'll be a mate for Spade, or you know, like we have to go tame another wild horse. One of the two, whatever it may be, we'll get there when we get there. But I didn't want to overwhelm myself with too many horses. Not to mention we're expanding our family, we're expanding the world. There's more Sims, and having a dozen horses running around my lot would probably make my head explode. So I just wanted to take it easy just a little bit. But let's get Mal in here to grab some grub, and then let's go hop in the bath. Yeah. All right, she's going to go clean, and then when you're done, maybe you can come in here and chat with Elia. I think Elia will probably be done with this painting pretty soon, I would think. Emmerich, you are just sitting around chatting. Why don't you head back home? Well, he's still talking to her. It's fine. You can start heading back home. You visited the Willettes today. It was a great visit. You'll visit the Estradas tomorrow, just because I think that it's good for him to start getting himself out there, learning to talk with the people, learning to, you know, get good at interacting with people and figuring out their needs and wants and what needs to be done within the world. And right now, I definitely think that we need to be doing some type of community lot where we can go and chat with everybody, because it's certainly that's what we're lacking right now, because all of the other lots are no visitors allowed, which is why none of those Sims ever visit there. But it's certainly something that we should probably get on. But let's go in here and chat with Elia for a little while, and let's maybe ask her about her day. How are you, Miss Elia? How have you been, darling? How's the tummy? Let's talk to the tummy. How's the babe? Has it been bothering you? You know, growing nice and healthy, our future babe. I have no idea what it's going to be, you guys. Don't know if it's a girl or a boy. I don't like to influence it because, you know, are you mad because your dad stinks? Because I would be like, whoa, Dad, jeez. You know, just pump the brakes, you know, go take a bath. Jesus Christ. Like, how can you just smell that way and not be mad at yourself? Because wowee. But let's go ahead and use the bathroom with Emmerich. He's going to go grab a bite to eat. And I think we're going to have him work on his homework. I thought we finished our homework. No, we didn't. We didn't finish our homework. And he broke the toilet. Good job. Elia painted a brilliant painting, but let's go and eat something. And then we'll have you work on your homework. Let's have you get help from Ursula when you're done, because Ursula is your tutor for now. She came from the big city and she knows some things, so she's gonna be your tutor. When you're done chatting with her, sell that. Most certainly sell that. Mal, when you get out of the bath, you gotta unclog a toilet for me, doll. Want to do that? Thank you very much. All right, so we're getting everything together. Elia has sold that painting. He wants to buy a tree house, maybe. Oh, was that our doorbell? Hey, it's Pierce. Hey, Pierce, how's it going? Let's go and invite him inside, Elia. Let's go give him a nice little greeting. Let's go before he leaves. I don't know how long it takes you to go. So let's go do that. She's gonna go clean up. Emmerich's still eating, and then he'll be doing his homework. But Pierce came to visit us. One of our neighbors actually came to pay us a visit, you guys. This is actually a rarity. Don't sneeze on me, sir. Please don't. I'm pregnant. Don't do that. She's like, don't sneeze on me. That's gross. Not only is it just rude, it's just gross at the same time. So let's chat it up with him. I don't think we got to talk to Pierce much. This is Elia's first time meeting him. So let's ask him about his career and... Oh, my game minimized. I'm sorry. Sometimes that happens to me for no reason at all. Let's just chat with him, ask him about his career, ask him if he's single. We know he's not, but for some reason the game, like, you know, makes that a necessity just to figure out if they are or are not. So let's ask him about his sign. We're just asking him every question under the sun, just trying to see what we can get here. Talk about gardening, talk about the cold. Let's just talk about everything while we chat. And while you chat, Mal is fixing the toilet. He can come down and join you guys for a conversation. There we go. Nice and good. He got out the hammer and the wrench and he fixed the toilet. Okay, so let's have Mal go downstairs and maybe he can join in the conversation. I don't know. Can I just do that? Or do I have to like invite him to join the conversation? I don't know how that works. Yeah, invite Mal to join the conversation. So we're going to get Mal in this conversation as well. Maybe we should do that before we start asking him a crap ton of questions. Yeah? Let's do that and let's get Mal to join the conversation. It's like, hey, Mal, look, Pierce is here to visit. Pierce is here to visit. Come on down. So he's going to come downstairs and chat with them, and Emmerich has to get his work done for the day. So Ursula, you are going to help out little Emmerich. This is why you're never sleepy, is because you rock in the rocking chair all day, and it always makes their energy go up. So she's never tired, like ever, because she rocks in the rocking chair constantly. But you're gonna go help out Emmerich with his studies for the day. He has to get his hour or two of studying in. These guys are gonna chat it up with their guest who's come to visit us for a while. This is probably how we're gonna end the night. We're just gonna chat it up with Pierce here for a while, and then we'll probably head to bed shortly after. It's getting kind of late. I don't know why all my guests come to visit me really late in the day. They never come in the mornings where, you know, we have more time and stuff, but it's fine. So we're just going to chat it up with Pierce, though. We're going to get a nice conversation going, see how friendly we can get. Then we'll probably head to bed for the night, and I will see you guys in the morning. All right, you guys, good morning. Mal is the first one awake here. It looks like we need to do some laundry, so we'll probably get Ursula to help us out with that a little bit today. But he's up and he's super hungry, so let's go downstairs and grab ourselves a bite to eat. Last night, he chatted it up a bit with Pierce when he came over to visit, and they are now friends, which is pretty awesome. Pierce and him are now friends, and we still got to work on our relationship a little bit more, but they chat a bit. Good morning, Elia. She's up too. Look at you guys all awake here. Look at that tummy getting bigger, you guys. We should be expecting our baby soon. I don't know when though, but I mean, I would assume coming up soon. I mean, look at that tummy. It's getting bigger. You know, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I don't know what it's gonna be, and I'm excited to see. But it looks like Ursula is also up. So why don't you start cleaning the house a little bit? Let's get the beds all made, and then probably work on getting some laundry done. Yeah, and let's do that. She's not really hungry because she was up a little bit later than everybody else. She rocks in the rocking chair a lot throughout the day, which it pushes her energy up, so she's not as sleepy all the time.
Awesome.
So she wasn't as sleepy with the rest of everybody else. Oh, looks like Emmerich's is up. Good morning, Mr. Man. Why don't you also come downstairs and let's eat whatever's left in the fridge. All right, there's a little bit of waffles left. Let's come down and grab some waffles and let's get everybody ready for the day. So last time Mal went out and he went out exploring. I don't know if I'm going to do that again this episode or if I'm going to have him maybe go visit some of the neighbors. He's pretty good friends with Pierce now. I'm pretty good friends with David. He's getting there with Isabel. Needs to talk to her a little bit more. We need to talk to Ursula some more. He doesn't even really have a relationship with Danielle. So there's still a lot that we have to do in order of getting our relationships up with people. I wanted Emmerich to go visit the Estradas today though, just because he could get to know their daughter a little bit. He's already friends with Leo, so he can kind of catch up with Leo and maybe get to know Lucia a little bit too, just because, you know, it's we gotta make sure he's out there. He spent the night reading but didn't finish his book. He also has to have time for his studies. A lot of stuff on the plate, you know, a lot of stuff. We just gotta make sure that we're balancing everything. But everybody's gonna get their day started. I will decide what I want to do. I don't know if I want Mal to go out today. I may or may not have him go out. He found a decent amount of stuff last time, but if we stay close to home, we could spend a little bit of time, you know, maybe doing some sculpting and stuff, because that's very lucrative as well. And we did go out last time, and I do want him to build a relationship because I want Mal to also have a decent relationship. Looks like, though, we can tend to our garden today. So we're going to do that. Let's tend to the garden and get the milk. Emmerich, can you help out some? Why don't you come and water the plants? Because that's good for you. You're learning how to tend to the garden. Elia, when you're all done, you're not really dirty, but I'm going to make you take a bath anyway, you know? Get a bath in and get yourself all cleaned up for the day. And we're going to get everything started. And I'll come back in as soon as we are at our destinations. All right, guys. So Mal and Emmerich have come over here to the Estradas because I wanted to introduce Emmerich. One, I wanted him to play around with Leo a little bit because they're really good friends, and I wanted to introduce him to Lucia because I want him to be good friends with all of the younger generation here in Ulokea, just so that, you know, he's well established with them once he takes over for his father as he gets older. And Mal, you can come and chat a bit with Isabel because I believe you guys are not fully friends yet. And I want you guys to be. And this time, Elia's gonna hang out at home. I want her to chat a bit with Ursula. You know, she was doing some painting because Ursula was getting herself together. But I want to chat a little bit with Ursula because we got to make sure we're building up a relationship with her as well. We're doing a lot of relationship building in these recent episodes. So I apologize if you're not a huge fan of that. But we definitely got to get to know everybody in our kingdom. Maybe not everybody, but most people in the kingdom. I mean, we got to make sure we're well established as the family and everybody knows us, you know, and we know just about everybody, you know, especially our new family. But we're going to get these two chatting at home just so that they can start getting to know each other. Oh, you guys are friends now. I don't think you were friends before, but let's just chat and compliment her home. Can we ask her, can we ride your horse? Like, I mean, I don't know why we really need to. I just want to have permission to ride your horse because why not? Ask her about her funds. Yeah, how rich are you? She probably actually has a lot of money because when I moved them into their house, I completely ignore how much the houses cost in terms of moving the families in. I moved them in based off of their their backstory. So technically the house didn't cost them any money. So, you know, just how things go, I suppose. But let's chat it up. Oh, he wants to be best friends with Leo. Of course you can be best friends with him. And he's sick. That's nice. Well, he's getting all sick now. That's really good. He's gonna like start sneezing everywhere. Poor baby. I believe we can make him feel a little bit better if we cook him up some good soup when he gets home. But for now, you know, he's just... Why did you stop chatting with him? Oh my god, she totally dissed her dad. It was like, Dad, no, don't. Just don't do that. That was hilarious. I don't know what he just said to her, but that was kind of really funny. He wants to be best friends though with Leo, and I think we can definitely do that, you know? You can have everybody as your friend. I want everybody to be his friend, but he wants Leo to be his bestest friend. You're my bestest friend. So these two are gonna chat it up. He's outside chatting it up with Isabel, and they're becoming really good friends as well. She's at home chatting it up with Ursula, and they're getting a bit of a better relationship. So we're doing some more... Oh, they actually aren't that rich. I don't know why I thought they had more. I have no idea. I don't know how much money people have, you know. Oh, she's playing tag with him. Oh, that's so cute. She's playing tag with her dad. See, this is why we need like a nice little area, like a little park where people can go and play tag in the gardens. It'd be really fun and really cute. So I think that we definitely are gonna do that. But for now though, I'm just gonna chat with Leo. Let's see if we can push them up to being best friends, or at least really good friends, before we leave here today. But I do want to introduce him to Lucia as well, because I want him to get to know her just like he gets to know everybody else who is our friends. So we're just gonna chat it up as best we can, like we do all the time, building relationships in The Sims. Alright guys, so welcome back. So while we were gone, I just spent a lot of time queuing up a whole bunch of interactions so that they can chat with a lot of people. And Elia is now pretty good friends with Ursula. Her and Ursula are pretty good at their relationship. You know, she got to know her a little bit hanging around the house, just the two of them. You know, they chat a lot, and she was asking Elia about the baby and stuff. Mal and Emmerich are on their way home. Don't drink the milk. Don't drink the milk, Mal. She's making food. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I keep forgetting to take the milk out of his inventory, so he can't do that. She's gonna make some food, though, and I don't want him to... Where did the milk go? Didn't he just have milk? He also got flowers because Isabel... He's drinking the milk anyway. Didn't I just ask you not to do that, Mal? I asked you not to drink the milk, and you're gonna do it anyway because you are so disobedient. You are such a disobedient problem child. Do you know that? But, anyways, yeah, I don't know where the milk is. Like, he keeps wanting to drink the milk, but then the milk is not in his inventory, so I don't know how I feel about that. But let's just plop that in there. Our onion, let's just put it in there too. The potatoes, do we need a lot of potatoes? Not really, but I'm gonna put them in there anyway, just because I don't feel like sorting them all out, you know? But we got a lot of stuff we gotta sell, but we'll do that in a little while. But yeah, he got some flowers from Isabel just because she just kept giving him stuff, you know what I mean? He's gonna eat leftover waffles, but she's making dinner, Mal. It's fine, whatever. We'll let Mal do whatever he wants. He's gonna eat some leftover waffles. Waffles? Yes, waffles. He's gonna eat leftover waffles. Why, Zio? What are you doing in there? He wants to sniff Emmerich. Of course you can. Emmerich has to get to know the horses as well. But for now, he's going to go play until dinner is ready or lunch is ready or whatever it is, because Ellie is cooking, and he's not going to be like Mal and just go eat waffles, you know? He's going to wait till his mom's done cooking. Mal, you're just eating waffles instead of waiting. Mal, you know what I mean? No, it's fine. It's fine. Mal can do whatever. I need to eat the leftovers anyway before it all goes bad. And when he's done, I'm going to have him continue with this sculpture, because I most certainly want to keep going. I knew she was going for the rocking chair. She's always rocking in the freaking rocking chair, which is why she's never tired. Ever. Ever. It's crazy. It's fine. Once again, I don't care too much. But, yeah, I know you're hungry. She'll be done in just a second, Emmerich. You guys can enjoy some food, and I think you gotta study for today, bud. We're not getting out of studying. Gotta study every day, you know? And maybe you can finish reading your book. Yay! We made a new sculpture that's worth $600. Let's sell it because we don't really want any more of these. I have a lot of lions. I don't think I need any more lions. So let's sell it. But welcome back, you guys. So the day is winding down a little bit here. Mel just finished up a sculpture, and Elia is sitting with Emmerich and studying with him. I imagine he's teaching her stuff that she learned. Like, you know, like, Mom, look, I learned how to write my letters. You know, it'll be so cool. But, yeah, Ursula was busy busy, so Elia's helping out Emmerich, not Mal. I want to call him Mal now. He looks like his dad. But you know, she's helping out Emmerich with his studies a little bit right now. But oh God, the horses always pee. Every time I'm near the horses, it's like I'm going to pee on camera. Yay, pee on camera. It's crazy. But you know, we're just gonna get them all settled in. And I think we'd have Elia come in here and continue to paint for a little while once she's done. And Emmerich was reading a book, and I think I'll have him maybe finish up his night by reading his book and stuff like that. But she is just going around and playing with the horses. We need to get you a hobby, girl. Maybe we could let you learn some music or something. That'd be nice, because you could play music and, you know, entertain people. I don't know, but like, you know, she basically helps around the house. But when there's nothing much to do around the house, then there's like a gap for her of like, we could get her into reading too, though. I imagine she'd probably really like reading, because it would give her, you know, some relaxation time and stuff to wind down. So we probably get her into reading a lot too. Not to mention she's Emmerich's tutor, so you know, she should be reading just as much as he is, so that she can help him learn more. She's been his like main tutor in the household. His parents do help him sometimes with what they can do, but you know, she's his main tutor. So I think that we should probably make sure that she's on the up and up with everything she needs to know as well. But Emmerich is going to come in here and relax, and once he does, we're going to have, wait, did that say reread? No, it did say read, because he was reading this before, and he's nearly done, I think. Yeah, so he's going to read his book for the rest of the night like he was doing before. But his mom made some double boiled ginseng broth, and this will actually, I think it should get rid of his like being sick thing. But for now, he's full, so I'm not gonna have him eat it just yet. Oh my, it's really foggy out, so I'm not gonna have him eat it just yet. I'm gonna put away these seeds that he has in his inventory, though. We have some ginseng to replant, but whatevs. I'm gonna plop this in there too. A mandrake seed, I feel like I got those too. Yep, but I'm gonna plop them in there anyway. By the way, I do remember somebody leaving me comments about the different plants and stuff, saying that, you know, like the red beans and stuff are really great. I don't think I have any of the seeds though. Like, didn't I grow some of the red beans? I can't remember. Did I not keep any of the seeds? I'm pretty sure I could find them though if I really wanted to, because those I saw spawn, I feel like, quite often, but I'm not 100% sure. But I thought that I kept some of the red bean seeds, but the only bean seeds I see are the Maui bean seeds. But somebody said that those are worth quite a bit if we can grow them and grow them decently. I don't think I put them in here. I probably got rid of all of them because I was saying I don't want the beans. But those are good plants to actually grow just to get rid of, because I don't want them. So, you know, if I stumble across some more out in the wild of the sim world, I'll have to pick them back up. But for now, I'm just gonna plop all those away from his inventory and let him read for the rest of the night. Mal, we got some stuff to go through with you, mister. You know what I mean? Let's see what we got here. We got a couple pieces of iron that we can just ditch and get rid of. Yep, don't need that. We got some Egyptian relics that total $632. Oh yeah. We got some copper. What is this? I think it's, yeah, copper that totals $524. Yes, indeed. I'll take it. We got this emerald that's worth $200. These French relics that total $490. Oh yeah. This relic that totals $3,434. And look at that, we got a promotion. We got promotion. Look at that. Check it out. You go, Mal. You go, sir. We got ourselves a rare seed that I have no idea what it is. Let's just put it away, I guess. We can plant it later just to figure it out. I have a lot of weird, unknown seeds that I have no idea what they are. Plop that in there for now. We also got some more perfect nectar. Let's open the nectar rack. Boop, there we go. All right, so we've got all that nectar and stuff in there, and I think we're done sorting it out. What is your career now? We are a grave robber. Level 6 in the collector career. Awesome sauce. Check it out. Mal got a promotion, which means we got a little boost of something as well with that. And Elia finished a brilliant painting worth $2,000. Yes, indeedy do. And she's rubbing her tummy. That's right. We'll be expecting our baby really soon here. But since she's kind of done here, let's paint a small picture. Did you finish reading? What the heck is this? Oh, no monsters. He checked for monsters under his bed. But I think he did finish reading his book. That is Ursula's book, so let's return it to her. He borrowed it from her. Ursula, since you're rocking, why don't you read as well? I want you to get into some reading too, because it'll be good for you to know a lot of books and stuff that you're teaching Emmerich. And since you just like to rock in that rocking chair all the time, you might as well start reading books and stuff too. But now that we're winding down for the day, I think that we're gonna run out of time here for this episode, so we're gonna be ending here really soon. Are you drawing a demon like cat that are made of bones? I don't, Elia, you make some weird stuff sometimes. You make some really weird stuff sometimes, but we're looking forward to our new Bebe, which I'm not sure when it'll come, but her tummy is getting bigger, so not sure. He's making that weird rabbit. He's making the weird rabbit. It's crazy. But I was gonna do 2 episodes back to back, but I kind of want to build a little community lot. I don't know how long it'll take me. It might not take me a long time to do, because it's not going to be super extravagant or anything like that. It'll mostly just be sort of like a playground. So I might do half of next episode as like a speed build. It might take me a couple hours real time, but when I speed it up, it might not be as long. And a lot of people were saying, because I posed this question in the last speed build that I did, if you guys prefer shorter ones where I chop out a lot more stuff, or longer ones. And a lot of people were saying they prefer the longer speed build, which I am totally fine with, because like I said, I record it all anyway. I just was not leaving all the footage in because I thought I didn't know if it was tedious for you guys to watch. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. Sorry about that. That was crazy. But yes, I didn't know if it was tedious for you guys to watch, so I didn't know if it was something that you would prefer me to cut out, or if it's something that, you know, you guys enjoyed seeing. But a lot of people were saying they prefer the longer builds and stuff like that. So I'll make sure to leave in a lot more of the stuff than I was cutting out a lot, but I'll leave a lot of it in. These guys are gonna head to bed though, and we're gonna end the episode here. But I think I'm gonna spend at least part of next episode doing a speed build of just a sort of like a community lot, you know, just a little like garden type area where we can have some fun with some of our neighbors, maybe come out and the kids can go there and play tag and everything like that. Oh my god, it's like everybody's going to bed at once. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I think that would be nice. Oh my god, Emma's like, night, I'm out. But yeah, I think that'd be nice, and that's what I want to do, something like that, and I'm gonna work on that in between the episodes, because I was just gonna do 2 back to back, but I think I want to do that in between the episodes. So I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna start working on that, and I'll probably put that as like part of the build in the part of the next episode. So if it's a little bit shorter on the gameplay next episode, I apologize. It might just be a longer episode in general, because I'll probably just plug the speed build in the beginning and then still do the regular length of episodes. So you might get a bit of a longer episode next time. I'm gonna start working on that right now though, depending on the time that I have. If I finish it, then great. If I don't, then we may not see it next episode. So I'm telling you, I'm going to start working on it. If I finish it, I will put it in there. If I don't, then you won't see it next episode. Just going to throw that out there, because it all depends on my time. I have some stuff that I have to handle this weekend, so I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. But that's all the time we have for this particular episode. So we made some progress. Mal got himself a promotion, and we made a bunch of friends with our neighbors, which I'm gonna continue to do. We're gonna continue to try to build relationships with them, because it's super important. I'm gonna start working on getting the warden in here. I kind of want to build this one little random community lot that I'm talking about first, though, because I don't know, I just want a place where we can meet communally. But I will start working on the warden. I kind of want to introduce the warden with a bit more finesse than, like, you know, just sort of like popping them in there. So I kind of want to do something like with the Estrada's introduction, where, you know, we kind of give them a little story and stuff like that, and that takes me a second to do. So I'll start working on that as well, but I can't tell you right now exactly when, but I definitely want to add them really soon here. So I'm going to start getting them together, because I actually have to make the warden. I mean, I had images in the introduction video, but that was not necessarily the definitive end of the end look of the wardens that I was going to have. So I have to actually make the warden and then get their introduction all prepared for the episodes. I'm looking forward to it, but we should probably be expecting the new Bebe before that happens. And once again, we picked our names. Thank you so much for the people who have been giving me names. If you didn't give me a name at this point, but you want to, please feel free to. I'm going to do the same thing like I did in the beginning of this video. It's 100% random. I don't pick it. I just let the randomization pick it for me, because everybody gives me wonderful names. And I believe I've gotten a little bit of feedback about the other question that I posed, which is, if you guys are okay with me using some of the names for the wardens. And I think some people so far have said that they're okay with that, which is great, because it'll basically be, if I name the wardens any of the names off the list, if a child is named that, they'll be named after that warden, which totally makes sense. You know, a lot of people name their kids after close friends or, you know, heroes or big name people all around. So that's pretty much what's going to happen here. So I got a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work that I have to get done, and so little time. So I'm gonna start working on that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a like, or don't. That is up to you. But I do hope that you'll come back and join me for more of the Sims 3 For the Realm challenge here on the channel. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.